Hello, this is Stampy, and welcome to a Terraria Let's Play video. Another video inside of Stampy's wonderful world, and it looks very busy at the moment. There's lots of hustle and bustle, people wandering around my hotel, and I got a few guests as well. I got Ballistic Squid, who is up here, and I believe he's claiming a room. Is this going to be your room here? Is this going to be where the squid's going to hang out? You've got quite a good view up here. You're very high up, as you're saying that. You really haven't got much of a view at all, to be honest. Well, one, because you haven't got a window, and two, because you're just looking out at the branch. But it's lovely. A prime piece of real estate here inside of the hotel. There we go. And now he's got a window. He's got a balcony. Look, this is your balcony down here. Oh, that's awesome. And I also believe that at some point during the video, Longbow's going to be joining us. But sadly, for the first time in a while, Alpha Lee isn't actually online, so he's not going to be joining us in the video. Actually, Squid, in the last video, we started a new tradition where Lee is putting down jokes. You see all of these signs down here. This is a joke which he said in the last video. If you want, and you can come up with one or look one up, try and write a joke on one of these signs, or a few of them like he's done, and a little bit later on in the video I'll go and come and read them. And you've got to beat last week's joke. You've got to be a better joke than what Lee did last week. That's the challenge. This is the joke off. Maybe every video we get a new person to put down a joke for us. Anyway, I'm not going to be just reading jokes the entire video. I'm actually going to be doing some furnishing. This space here, you may have seen in my last video, was the start of what is going to be Stampy's Hot Buns Terraria Edition. So the way it's going to work is this room here is going to be a kitchen, and this room here is going to be the main restaurant area. And at the moment, there's only one little workbench down there, but don't worry, I am going to be adding a whole load more tables and chairs. So I think I'm going to do that first. I think I'm going to try and make the dining area first. So I'm going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chairs maybe, and then 3 tables to go around them. So I can have a table here. Actually, I can have even more. I can have loads here. This can be quite a big grand restaurant. And no, I just made workbenches rather than tables. Right, I need to make tables. I'm going to run out of wood here already just on these. Right, table there, and then I do the chairs either side of it. One there and one there. And then if I leave a gap of maybe 2, and then do a chair there, table, chair there, and then leave a gap of 2. I don't know whether this is all going to fit in perfectly. I've not worked out any dimensions or anything. And yeah, then once I've placed these down, I can put a few torches or around the place, or maybe some candles on the tables to make it nice and romantic as people enjoy a nice romantic cake together. And hello, Longbow the bunny, coming and joining me here. I think Squid might have accidentally lagged offline, so he might not be able to join me. The torch has been passed to you, Longbow. You need to try and find a good joke and write it on some of the other signs down there. If you go down that straight tunnel, you'll see a room full of signs. So you don't need to use all the signs. You can do like a little one-liner if you've got one. And yeah, you need to try and make me laugh. That's your challenge. So yeah, here we go. This is my restaurant pretty much as it's going to be. I feel like the ceiling might be a bit too high. I can maybe have chandeliers above each area, or even like a higher raised seating area, maybe a booth or something. That could maybe look pretty cool. I'm sure I'm going to find something to decorate. I could even write like, I don't know, like hot buns in the background or something with a different block, you know, and I'm trying to make it a bit more inventive maybe. I might give that a go. But first, I'm going to go in here and I'm going to make the kitchen appliances. And I don't need a table. I need a workbench just to put that down here so I can craft the things that I need. So I can make a cooking pot, and I can also make a furnace, and they're kind of 2 kitcheny looking things. And maybe put down a few of the wooden tables and stuff as if they're like surfaces and stuff. So if I get the furnace, I think I might put the furnace right in the very middle of the room. And I might try to kind of make it look like it's got a bit of a chimney. I know it doesn't really make sense it having a chimney, simply because like, I don't know, like it goes like straight up to another room, you know. It'll be burning everyone that's trying to dance in the Great Hall. But I don't know if I maybe do some other different type of block in the background, just from where the furnace is. I think that might look quite cool. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to use, but I'll work it out. And as always, I am building absolutely awful in this game. I am far from a Terraria expert, but I am slowly and surely getting there. Right, so yeah, I can do a different color block in the background there. Then I can add in my cooking pot. I'm not sure what else to do. Now, the problem with Terraria is you don't really have any food, you know, like there's not anything to eat, there's no hunger bar, so having a restaurant doesn't really work. So as long as it looks like a restaurant and looks like it could be a kitchen, then that's going to be good enough. And then what I'm going to be doing after that, maybe in this video if I've got time, I'm going to be starting doing like an inside garden. And so downstairs in one of those rooms down there, I'm going to make a garden like in the inside. So I'm going to have all trees and flowers and all sorts of fancy stuff like that down in there. And I thought it'd actually be really funny to, in that garden, have a tree with a house in it. Have a tree house inside. So it's like inside of my hotel, which is a massive tree, there'll be a tree with a tree house in it. I don't know, I think that'd be just quite funny. Like a tree with, like, within a house, within a tree, within a house, you know, like endless trees and houses. I thought that'd be just quite a cool funny thing to do down there. So I can put my furnace here, and then I'll have just sort of some other type of block to go in the background. So let me just fill this bit in here. This doesn't need to be there. And yeah, what else can I do in the background? There's got to be some sort of other greyish brick, you know, just to make it slightly different. And I also need to make a cooking pot, and I believe I need a anvil to make a cooking pot. So I'm going to very quickly pop downstairs. I'm going to see what other material I can do for the background there, and hopefully make a cooking pot. And maybe on my way up, see the joke from Longbow. He seems to be finished. He's just got one sign down there. So on my way back up, I'm going to check out whatever that says there. So if I go to the anvil, I believe this is how I make a cooking pot. Yeah, there we go. So I just need some iron and some wood. So I got enough to make that. And what else could I put in there? I could have a chest where I could store my ingredients. I could fill it full of mushrooms, I suppose. That's the most foodie type thing there is. I'm not entirely sure that a bathtub or a toilet would be entirely sanitary. I can have a trash can. That's where I can put all of the vegetables and fruit and all of the sort of stuff that I wouldn't sell in a restaurant if I had one. I could maybe make some chandeliers in a little bit if I get some more iron hooks. They could be quite cool. I might do that now, actually. If I go and make some iron hooks, I can make a few chandeliers to go and dangle down from the top. I might make some silver chandeliers. I like the look of them. So how do I make chains? Is it down here somewhere? No, is it in this section? I'm never going to learn. I'm never going to learn with the things are. Here we go. And so how many tables? I think I got 4 tables. So if I make 4 chains, and then I can make 4 chandeliers, should look quite good. So and let me just go once again and find where there are. Like, there's just too many things. There's like too many things in the game. Like it's hard to keep track of it all. Is that all of my iron gone? If I just use that, I know I still got 44 there. Why won't it make me use the? Let me use the chandelier. Am I not standing in front of the right thing? I might have to be in front of the workbench. Might be why it wasn't working. Let me go and find chandeliers and let's see what it is I'm missing. Oh, you can't make iron ones. They're either copper, silver, or gold. Shall I go for gold? Shall I go expensive? Shall I go and have some fancy gold chandeliers? This is Stampy's Hot Buns. This is the creme de la creme of the cake bakery world. So I might as well go for the best and have the fanciest chandeliers money can buy. And I can have some candles as well. If I have a bunch of candles for the tables. And then, oh, I should have had candelabras, actually. Actually, I'm going to make candelabras then, and I can use those candles somewhere else. And I'm very quickly going to run out of gold. I've just realised. I'm probably going to use it all up with these. But, oh well. Oh, there we go. I've run out of gold already. I might have to wait until I get some more gold before I can carry on. And the final thing I need to do before I go back upstairs is decide what other block I'm going to use for the background wall. So, I could have stone. I don't think I've used stone, actually. I think I used grey brick before. And so, yeah, that's what I used before. So if I just use stone, and then that will just make it look just slightly different, just for that one stretch up there. And anyway, Longbow has been extremely patient. How do it's gone? The joke's gone, or is the sign just invisible? I know, I guess he wasn't happy with his joke. I guess he got rid of the sign. Oh, well, hopefully he can put down another one and make me laugh. I was so disappointed. There was a sign there. I don't know, I think he might be possibly having a little bit of lag as well as Squid. So, right, I'm just going to do the wall in the background here. Is this the right one, or is that the grey brick? That's the wrong one there. So there we go. If I put stone in the background, and I can put that up here, and it looks almost the same. It's like they're ever so slightly smaller difference, but that's kind of what I was after, you know. Like, it's not going to be a proper chimney, as I said, because it's not going to go right to the top of the hotel. But there we go. It just looks ever so slightly different. And I can put my cooking pot. Maybe I'll put it right up against the wall, I think. If I get rid of that torch there, and I can put my cooking pot up against the wall. And then I can have maybe like my chest in between there, which is where I can put all of my ingredients in. It kind of looks a bit like a kitchen, doesn't it? I think it's about the best sort of kitchen style that I could do with within Terraria. And I can have a table down here, which can be like my cooking worktop. If I go and put that there. And then next to that, I can have my trash can, which is going to be randomly inside the kitchen. I can put that down there. And here we go. I do think the ceilings are probably a little bit too high in here. Like, it's a bit unrealistic. Maybe I should have done it a little bit lower. So let's put some torches down. And here we go. Here is the kitchen for Stampy's Hot Buns inside Terraria. So I can go back in here and I can go and put down my candelabras and candles and all of my wasted gold. I've been trying to save up gold for ages to get a throne, and then I just immediately go and waste it as soon as I have something else to do. And I think that's our joke ready. I think that's Longbow coming to say our joke's ready. So let me just very quickly put down these chandeliers. If I just do one on either side here, and then, yeah, do one up over here as well. And yeah, I do need to come up with, I don't know, just something in the background, you know. I think the place it just needs something more, you know. It just needs something else as another style or something. And so, yeah, let's go down here and let's go and see what's written on the sign. Here we go. He's got two signs down here. My wife and I took out life insurance policies on each other. So now it's just a waiting game. Really, Longbow? Come on. You can do better than that. I know they're cheesy jokes, but... oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. It's no better than any jokes that I would say, to be fair. So I got to give him that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to leave Stampy's Hot Buns as it is for now. But if you do leave any suggestions for things that I could add to it just to make it look better, I do kind of like it, though. It is quite a cool place. And I am just happy that I am starting to fill up my hotel, you know, so it's not just big, massive, empty spaces. But what I am going to do now is what I said, and I'm going to start doing the inside garden, inside/outside garden. And I don't know whether to do like in this entire area here. Like I did say ages ago that I wanted this place to kind of be all over the place, and I just feel like it's a little bit too organized right now, you know. I don't want to just do like a straight wall here, so I might have a room like coming out here somewhere and like have it maybe like cutting it off a little bit. So maybe if I do a room, it doesn't need to be as tall as that room. Maybe like if it's from this height here, and I can have like a room from here, and then this can just sort of be blocking off the top, but not like perfectly, you know. It could maybe just be a little perch. And are you farting, Longbow? Do that again. Did you hear a farting noise? Am I imagining that? I thought I heard it earlier, but I thought I must be imagining it. I was so ugly when I was born. The doctor slapped my mother. Oh dear, that is kind of bad, but still better than the last one. Did you do a farting noise then, Longbow? Did I? What is that? Is it like, have you got an item that allows you to fart? That's so ridiculous. If you got an, what is it? A whoopee cushion. Wow, there's a whoopee cushion in Terraria. May annoy others. I can just fart whenever I want. I wonder if I do that at the same time, whether I'll be able to go higher. That is ridiculous. Why is there a whoopee cushion in the game? Do you just go around doing it? If you hold on to it, then anytime you're trying to get my attention, when you got a new joke, you can just come up to me and give me a little windy poo, and then that will let me know that you're after my attention. Right, so anyway, as I said, I'm going to have another room here, but yeah, it won't go all the way to the end, maybe. Maybe it can go to, like, here, you know, just because I don't want it to be literally, like, I don't know, it feels a bit like an office block or something at the moment. It's all very organised and seemed to be quite planned out, and the style I wanted it from the top is kind of all over the place. So maybe I can have like a little room coming from there somewhere. And in here is where I'm going to have it so that it's the inside garden. So what I need to do is basically the same as what I did when I was building the outside of the hotel, and basically covering the place in dirt. And then I can make some grass grow there, and then that way I'll be okay. Like I'll be able to I'll be able to make the grass grow, and then I can have trees and all sorts of stuff, hopefully. And I'm not entirely sure how to do this. I don't know whether to make the roof here, but I might do it like, I'm not entirely sure how to make this, because if I did the dirt here, then like if I had the doorway there, you know, you've got to kind of jump up, and I don't want you to need to have to jump up. But I don't think whoever ends up living in the room underneath would fancy having their roof made out of dirt. And okay, I think I might just, if I just do this here, then I can just have the door 1 block higher, and this little platform here, I can have this just 1 higher, and then that way you'll be able to easily walk straight in as I completely destroy my hotel again with my my hammock. So yeah, that wooden platform can all be 1 block higher, and then that way you're still going to be able to very easily go and like walk back in. So if I just get rid of that there, so this is where the door's going to be. And if I get rid of this one last final bit there, then I can move this higher. This has just made the game so much better, just having that whoopee cushion. I can't wait until I get my own one of them. I'd just be doing it constantly, though. It'd just be like the backing noise to my videos, just constant whoopee cushions going off. So I'm just going to try and place some of the wall back in the background. I think I've lost it. I think I might need to make some more wooden walls. Anyway, let's go and see what the next joke is going to be. 2 snowmen are standing in the meadow. One snowman turns to the other and says, "Do you smell carrots?" Oh, do you get it? Because they're carrots. I know. You should have put the signs down here, Longbow. You should have put it down here next to my 2 snowmen down here. That would have kind of made sense. I can imagine that being the kind of conversation they would have. And hello, Bowen. I've not said hello to Bowen in a while. You can see him here just sort of lazing around, leaning on his arms again. Bowen's the boulder, by the way, if you have no idea who I'm talking to. And did Longbow just spawn in a wasp? You are the worst person. I never want you in my videos again, Longbow, because all you've done is just constantly distracted me. You've got so many amazing items and animals and such cool stuff. Like, I can't focus on what I'm building because I'm just completely distracted on all of the amazing things that you've got to show me. And I'm joking, by the way, Longbow. I absolutely love it. It's cool because it's like a little teaser for like things to come, because I'm sure a lot of the items and all the fun stuff that he's got, like, I am going to get eventually. It's just sort of a little sneak peek of what it is I'm going to eventually end up with. And so yeah, all I need to do is cover the whole bottom bit here with dirt, and I might try and make it kind of as level as I can. If I sort of do it like this, and then I can have that bit completely level, and then I'm going to go and get a bunch of acorns to plant some trees. I'm going to put flowers down here like sunflowers and I don't know, vines and all of the other sort of different planty stuff that I can have, and have my own little garden here. Like, I don't know, can you have like farms? I'm not sure if you can do it like kind of like Minecraft style. Like I don't know if there's wheat or anything, but surely there's going to be some sort of stuff that's worth growing. Like, I mean, the thing is, because you don't need to eat to survive, it doesn't really matter too much in this game. But yeah, I think kind of around about here would be quite a cool place. And I mean, I could carry it on to the other side, but I don't know, it's kind of a bit weird with the hallway in the middle here. So I'm going to go back down here to another workbench. Actually, I've got a workbench on me, so I can just go and shove it down here. And then I'm going to make a doorway just to block that place off. So I can make doors. I know where doors are. That's one of the few items I've been able to learn where they are. Like, I still struggle. I don't know why. There's just something about the crafting menu that, I don't know, it just doesn't quite work for me, you know? Like, I'm sure it's fine, and I'm sure people that play this game every single day are so proficient and they can, like, build things really, really quickly and they know where everything is to craft. But I don't know, I just never felt like I've got the hang of it like I have with Minecraft. And I'm not saying that's a fault with the game. I'm sure it's much more a fault with me. But yeah, I don't know. I just never completely got the hang of it. And what I actually probably need to do is decide what I'm going to have in the background in this big garden, you know, because it's a bit weird at the moment just being able to see the sky through the hotel. Like, I feel like there should be something in the background here, but I'm not entirely sure what. Are there any like natural or kind of green, like coloured back walls? Maybe I could borrow some back walls from someone's dungeon, you know, and have a green back wall there. I know what I could do. I could have the tree house over here. I could have the tree coming up here, and this is where the tree house could be, you know. That's what I could have as my bedroom. You know, I said I was going to have a big grand penthouse at the top with a throne and stuff. Forget that. Who wants that when you can live in a tree house? That's every kid's dream, isn't it? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to live in a tree house inside of my hotel. I've got just an added level of enthusiasm now. Now I've properly decided what it is that I'm going to be doing, and I've accidentally got rid of more of my back wall. I swear, like, for every block I place in the right place, I place like another 3 in the wrong place. So what I need to do now is go and get some grass seeds. So if I go and talk to Felicity over here, what's this about me having more bark than my bite? Oh, this is her and Trevor again. They're always getting in little arguments and stuff, so I try and stay out of that stuff as much as I can. What I probably need to do is assign them all to their own rooms, and then That way, like, I can decorate their rooms with each person's style. Like, Felicity can have all plants in her room, and Trevor's the gun guy, so he can maybe have the skull in his room and stuff like that. And the way you assign them to a room, by the way, is you need to do it in offline mode. If you load up Terraria while you're not online, you can actually set which room they're all going to go into, but for some reason you can't actually do it when you're online. So I think what I'm going to have to do one day is just load it up offline and just like pick a room for them all, and then I can go and decorate all of their rooms. And once I've done that, this hotel is going to be almost done. From like doing no progress on it for a huge amount of time, I've suddenly done quite a lot of good stuff and quite a lot of good building. And so in the next video, I'm going to be carrying on building in here. Hopefully by that time, some of the grass would have spread a bit more and it'll be looking a little bit more like an inside garden. And then after that, I feel like it's about time I went mining again. I feel like having a good explore, you know, like fighting a boss or trying to fight some googlies or something. I don't know, maybe get some better armor and weapons and start preparing myself for when I do eventually go and face the wall of flesh and have to switch over to hard mode, which I'm kind of looking forward to and kind of dreading at the same time. So we got all of that to look forward to. So as always with my Terraria videos, I read pretty much every single comment. So if you do have any suggestions, please leave them down below, whether it's for my hot buns or for in here or just in general. But right before the end of the video, I'm going to go here and read if he did write another dog. And then the cat said to the dog, "The end of this joke is in your dungeon." What? What? He has not gone to the dungeon. Did he go to the dungeon? Has he gone to the dungeon to write a sign? I think he's doing a massive troll. I think he wants me to go all the way to the dungeon and then there'll be nothing there, then I have to come all the way back, and I am not going to do that. So sadly, we have just about run out of time in this video. There's going to be a link in the description to the next part of my Let's Play, which will be online very soon, and also, as a link in the description, there's going to be a link to a playlist where you can go through and watch all of my Terraria videos in order if you would like to do that. But as I said, that's the end of this video, so I want to thank you very much for watching it, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Ah, dear, I need to breathe.